Okay, everyone, welcome to another episode of the False Paranormal NEPA project. We're here actually tonight at the False Paranormal Base Camp. As always, I am your host with the most, along with FP. We are together False Paranormal. Check out my NEPA Spirit Seeker shirt. And just before we go into it, go on the shop zone. Go on the shop zone at www.sgwentertainment.com/paranormal attire for the all-new False Paranormal 2024 Believe It or Not t-shirt. Get yours today. Now, I'm going live here. I'm recording here, so for backup for filming, the lines are open. It's going to be 272-800-8640. And tonight's topic is going to be about Thanksgiving. Okay, we don't have any people yet. All right, so even though we're waiting for people to come on, Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Alexa, can you tell us the origins of Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving commemorates the celebratory harvest feast between English colonists and the Wampanoag tribe in Plymouth, Massachusetts, in 1621. In addition to feasting for 3 days, the English colonists and Wampanoag tribe gathered fruit, hunted, and participated in games such as racing and shooting.
Thank you, Alexa.
Thank you.
Okay, we got one follower so far. Guys, give us a call, 272-800-8640. The lines are open. Come talk to us tonight. Now, tonight's open platform for whatever you guys want to talk about, or do you just want to say hi? Okay. So again, please like and subscribe to this channel, False Paranormal NEPA YouTube channel. Now, okay, so Thanksgiving. What does Thanksgiving mean to you?
Cooking dinner for the family. That's what I got.
I know, going back to traditionals, back to when I lived back in East End, what we'd always do is my dad and mom, they'd cook the Thanksgiving dinner. You know, we'd have turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, the whole 9 yards. We'd bring my grandparents up. And for us, we always got together with our families, with my, my grandparents, and, not what.
Alexa, answer the phone.
There is no incoming call.
Yes, there is. Damn you.
Hello? Hello?
There it is.
Hello?
Hello? I cannot hear you.
Hello, can't hear you, caller. All right, someone called in. We may be having some technical difficulties. Oh, are you there?
Yes, hi, how are y'all doing?
Good. Who do we have?
My name is Ryan. I'm one of FB's friends.
Okay. Where are you calling from, Ryan? Where are you from?
I'm calling from Mount Carmel.
Oh, okay. What's it like in Mount Carmel tonight?
Raining.
All right. So we're glad you called to give us a shout out.
Mount Carmel?
I didn't even need to watch the stream when I did.
Okay.
It's raining out this evening.
I see. Yeah, it's not raining here yet in West Pittston.
Right.
So the topic tonight is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
What's Thanksgiving to you? What does it mean to you?
Well, to me, Thanksgiving is very thankful that we have who we have today, and thankful for basically, we're just thankful that we're healthy today, and well, some of us are healthy and some isn't. But we're thankful that we're healthy and we're living every day,
Exactly.
and we're very blessed.
So what kind of food you guys? Do you do the traditional, dinner, turkey, stuffing, that kind of thing?
Well, this year we have got invited over to friends and family of ours this
Okay.
year. So that was very blessing and, very, very helpful for us because, we've been through some stressful stuff, but that's everyone, you know what I'm talking about?
Right, yeah, completely understand.
So how are you folks doing? I heard you guys are doing wonderful.
Yeah, we're doing good, can't complain,
Right. That's wonderful. I know we talked a couple days ago, and I've been watching you guys' videos, and you guys are doing very well. And I'm watching you guys live right now on YouTube as we speak.
Awesome.
I put you guys on mute on my TV, so I'm actually watching you, Jay, as we're talking.
Nice, yeah. So I welcome you to check out the Shop Zone at sgwentertainment.com/SGW Shop Zone. Check out the paranormal attire. We got the brand new False Paranormal 2024. It's the False Paranormal NEPA 2024. Check it out. I see we got 2 likes going on. Thank you for whoever, for the 2 likes. So Ryan, you were telling me, off record, you do a little bit of paranormal investigating yourself?
Yes, sir. I've been in the paranormal field for quite a long time. When my grandmother had passed in 1981, I didn't know I had a ghost. And when I went to the cemetery, and I understanding that you guys go around to other cemeteries and check them out.
Yeah,
That's
we do.
awesome.
Yep.
Cemeteries for me, and what I came up with was I had a gift as being a medium that I could hear and speak to and see, the afterlife.
Oh, okay.
It's very hard to take care of what's on the other side, but I guess it's a wonderful gift to have. But in the long run, cemeteries they really get on you when you're being a medium.
Gotcha.
You get a lot of voices, a lot of tensions, and cemeteries. And that's anywhere where I'm here to help anyone to get answers for loved ones. If they need to get answers, I'm welcome to help them out with that. So yeah. Is there anything you guys want to know, or?
Well, no, just reaching out, just wanted to, because I know we talked a little bit via text, and I just wanted to know a little bit more. We could definitely, could use a third person to come out with this sometimes, just to get another, what's the word I'm looking for? FP.
Point of view, maybe?
Yeah, another, like a third point of view.
Right. And that'd be wonderful to go out and work in the field with you and with you guys. That'd be awesome.
But so let me ask you this, and our viewers may want to know: having a special gift of a medium, do you feel it sometimes it's a good thing, bad thing? Sometimes like what's your take on it?
Being a medium, you're going to have some good days, and indeed, you're going to have some really, really bad days.
Okay.
I can tell you a couple of ghost stories, a lot of stories that, I could be on the phone for hours. But I come across, when I started in my field and noticed I had my gift, I started working with a company down there in Mansfield Formatory Prison, and I started down there as a makeup artist and a special effects for movies. This is how I got started in my big time paranormal, is when I did that, when I worked for that prison.
Oh, okay.
And that's where my gift call came in, and I'm like, okay, well, now I have the gift that I can hear things from voices and see things. Now it's my turn to experience it.
Well,
And Mansfield Formatory in Mansfield, Ohio, that kicked my paranormal.
Gotcha.
And that's where I become a paranormal investigator / medium, and I started helping people around that need help.
Right. Well, Ryan, I know I do want to talk to you more off camera, but I want to thank you for calling in. That way, we want to get as many calls as we can. We only have one line right now, so.
That's fine.
But yeah, thanks
I'm watching you guys live.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. Now we got 3 people so far that I'm seeing. 2 thumbs up. So thank you for those 2 thumbs up. Okay.
You're welcome.
Ryan, hey, thanks. It was nice talking to you. Looking forward to talk to you again.
You guys do the same, and you guys hopefully see you guys down the road here soon. Real soon.
Yep. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You guys too have a wonderful holidays.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, that was Ryan from. You say Elephant?
Let me see if I can get that connected to the damn Alexa.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties. We tried to run it through the Alexa, but for some reason it didn't work. But yeah, so if anybody else wants to chime in, please do. Feel free. Now, I think the one thing about Thanksgiving I always liked, it wasn't. Excuse me. Thanksgiving. To me, it was a holiday. It was a day off from school. It was definitely how can I say? I mean, it was a holiday, and I liked Thanksgiving because you got the food. I loved the food. The turkey, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, coleslaw. All homemade. My mom and dad used to make. Compared to what we're coming up Christmas is when you're a kid. You got presents and you got food. But back then, you really wanted, you were, happy about the presents. So yeah, I don't know. FP's working on, he's on doing he's on technical patrol right now. We're trying to, we thought we had the phone linked to the Alexa to answer the call so we could hear better. So I apologize. We're still working on that. Message held for review. Who's holding for review? Mock. Gotcha. That's who's. And for the youngins that are spamming the comments, stop it. Because I know who you are. Yes. But anyway. If people want to. Want to chime in, give us a call. Last week we did our first live version, our first live show, and it went over really good. We heard from a guy named Nick from New Jersey, Susan from Edwardsville. So I hope you guys give us a call. Give us a call today. Say hi. Yeah, we're looking to have a fun night tonight, having a good time. Excuse me. How's it going over there, technical man?
It says it's connected, but just I don't understand why it's not.
All right, if someone wants to give us a call, the number is 272-800-8640. That's to speak with me and FP tonight. And we're hoping the Alexa, is connected. Alexa, you connected to the phone?
Oh, here we go. Maybe this one's on it.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll work on stuff as we go. But I always like Thanksgiving.
So it was about good food and
Yeah, about the food and family, and unfortunately, as our lives go on, we lose family members, and things are the same but different. Just a couple years ago, well, a couple years ago, I would always go spend time over my. See, I have two sisters, two older sisters. Thanksgiving, I'd go over and eat with my oldest sister because my older sister was with her, like her husband, her family, their in-laws. Up to a couple years ago, then my brother-in-law, my oldest brother-in-law, passed away. So, it's even though it's just never the same, and it's just plain out sucks in plain English, because you still grieve, but yet you still have to go forward.
yeah.
You're and I remember when I was a kid going to my, going to my, be my grandmother's sister. So I guess it'd be my great aunt. This would be my great aunt's house over in Larchville, Pennsylvania, and in the in the summertime, you get out of the car and I get my great aunt always like canned tomatoes, pickles, you name it. And you get out of the car in the summer and the smell would knock you over because you're like, oh my God, what's that? But thinking back, there's nothing I wouldn't give just to go back to that day one more time, just to walk in and go, hey, or hi, or like go, oh my God, now that smells good, as the fact that it's just my take on trying to cope with things, and okay, enough of that. So I'm trying to stay positive, but okay, Thanksgiving. They say that after when the Pilgrims settled here in the New World, and let's see if Alexa, who technically had the first Thanksgiving
Sorry,
dinner?
I couldn't find what you're looking for.
The Pilgrims the Pilgrims when they had the first dinner with the Indians. Do you have anything on that?
Alexa, could you tell us about the Pilgrim and Indians on Thanksgiving?
The pilgrimage on Thanksgiving is a personal decision to find new insights and meaning. It is a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Participants often reflect on their lives and give thanks for their blessings.
Oh,
The pilgrimage can be a powerful experience that changes people's lives.
oh,
Okay, not exactly the answer I was looking for, but okay.
that was a little.
Yeah, because from what I remember from school, the after the Pilgrims ended up having the first dinner with the Indians introduced the Pilgrim to basically what we now know as Thanksgiving. Everybody gave thanks for what they had, and but I was hoping Alexa could give us a better idea on it, but I guess not. So I want to hear you guys call in, tell us what tell us about your Thanksgiving story, like your traditions. Do you guys cook the same? Like, do you guys have turkey? I know some people, they have lasagna, or they might have some type of Italian dinner. Just we're curious. We want to hear what you guys do, what you guys have. And while we're waiting for our next call, Alexa, can you tell us a Thanksgiving story?
Foul play. It's just a usual day at the office. I'm trying to sleep off whatever it was that hit me last night. a locomotive by the feel of it. And somebody has the nerve to knock on the door. I look up, and this turkey walks in, a real Tom, and he's a handsome gobbler too.
Oh,
But he's
okay.
not happy. What's the matter, Tweetheart? Someone trying to kill you? I tease. Then he really starts to gobble. Oh boy. That's when I remember. It's Thanksgiving. Sorry, Butterball. I wasn't thinking. Not your favorite day of the year, huh? He gives me a shake of the head, and I reach over to give him a playful pat on the waddle. Here's an idea. I'll stop flapping my lips, and you and me, we'll get out of here. You know, migrate south for the winter. How's that sound? He nods, and I think I see his beak twisting up into a little smile. That's better, I say. I grab my coat and my piece so we can scram. You know, you really are quite the dish, I say, and his eyes get as big as pie tins like I'm gonna end it all right there. Relax, my little chickadee, I say. I just turned vegetarian.
Thank you, Alexa. Okay. Now, awesome talking. Here's a text from Brian. Awesome talking to you guys. Can't wait to investigate with you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Ryan. I just went blank. I had all this stuff in my head I want to talk about now. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. Okay. So, today is a week before Thanksgiving, and, you know, our normal, well, not my normal, but I know a lot of normal now, Thanksgiving, people would eat, then they would go and, you know, Black Friday, everybody would be up at 4 in the morning to go shopping. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there's nothing that will get me to get up at 4 in the morning to go shopping for anything. Okay. It's, no, not going to happen. When I see people, they'll show in the news, people are lined up in front of, you know, Walmart and Targets and you know, to get that thing, I'm like thinking to myself, no. So I'm going to give a shout out to some people. Malachi Barrett is commented in, yay. Ryan, a cool monkey did a sticker face thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I was hoping to get some more callers in. I was today. Yeah, the platform's open to whatever you want to talk about. It's just went blank, guys. Sorry. Okay, so let me talk about my last, you know, what we did last week. Now, about a week ago, or about 2 weeks, was it last week or the week before? I also, when I'm not working my full-time job, when I'm not doing that, I am a wedding officiant. So if anybody, you know, is looking to get married or know someone who is looking, hit me up. Then when I'm not doing that, we're doing the videos here now. Now back during the summertime, we'll go back to hitting cemeteries and things like that. So, but for now, we're gonna have these powwow sessions, and just to reach out to you guys to keep connected with all our followers, which we really appreciate. Like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it. It's the False Paranormal YouTube channel. My channel is youtube.com/SGW Entertainment NEPA. And give us a like, throw us a like, that way you don't miss out on anything we upload. Because I got food videos uploaded from now until literally December 31st. So on my channel, we will, it'll every Friday, boom. Now, this past video was, let's see what, I went to a place called El Boulevard, on the boulevard over in Wilkes-Barre. It's the old chicken coop restaurant building. It was where the chicken coop used to be. Now, the place was very, very nice. I mean, the staff very friendly. Now, no, I tried to remember what the name of the dish I had, and I just couldn't do it. But it was full. It was steak and shrimp mixed with peppers, onions. They did fries. They give you a big mound of white rice. It was very delicious. Malachi, behave. Sorry about that, guys. We have the little FP's photo bomb, or comment bombing the channel tonight. So I do apologize for that. So phone lines are open. Give us a call. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We're getting video bombed.
What's going on?
He's bombing the comments.
He's bombing the comments. So what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. To keep us from being video bombed, we're going to switch the live chat over to my channel. Okay. But please like and subscribe to the False Paranormal channel. So we're gonna take 5. We'll be right back. But we're gonna go live on my channel to avoid the photo bombers. So it's gonna be youtube.com/SGW Entertainment NEPA. All right, give us 5 minutes, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, guys. Now, we're having some technical difficulties, so we're back on my channel. So like and subscribe. I am your host with the most, along with FP False Paranormal. We are the False Paranormal, and we started on the False Paranormal channel. We were having some technical difficulties. Excuse my brain farting here. We're trying to get Alexa to connect to the phone, to answer the phone. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. If you want to join us today on the show, call me at 570-550-1370. Okay. We're going to see if we could get some callers going here. Now, basically what we started talking about on the other channel, if you were watching, we're talking about Thanksgiving. Now, just to refresh here, if you're joining us now, please check out the False Paranormal NEPA YouTube channel. It's at youtube.com/@False Paranormal. If you're first time on my channel, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out of any of our videos. Now, we're just waiting we just went live on the channel. Plus, we're being photobombed by some youngins, so that's why we switched. But, okay. So what we were talking about is Thanksgiving. And what Thanksgiving means to me is, well, family. Whether you're extended family, friends, family, you're all considered family, to me. And the best thing I like about Thanksgiving is, other than being with family, is the food. Now, growing up, we always had Thanksgiving at my house. We'd always have my grandmother and grandfather come up. My mom's parents, because my father's parents passed away when I was little, so I really didn't know. I really don't know them. I never had a chance to know them. So every holiday we go down, pick up my grandma and grandpa, come back. Now for Thanksgiving, we always did the turkey with the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, and we basically ate till we put ourselves in a food coma. Now, no, they're not sponsoring the show, but this Propel water I like.
That's good stuff.
Now, tonight we are opening up the platform. We're trying to set up for you to call in. We're trying to set up to call in through the Alexa. Is your phone still on too?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got two lines going tonight. 272-800-8640 or 570-550-1370. Give us a call. Even if you just want to shout out and say hello. Bless you. Sneezy. Yeah, we are at the False Paranormal Base Camp tonight. And I'm hoping we got the Alexa working. We won't really know until someone calls in. So give us a call. Say hi. Even just want to give a shout out. Now, I know we went late live on my channel. We were going to try and do it on the False Paranormal channel. We were having some technical photo bombers over there, so we moved. But I do want you to like and subscribe to his channel. We want to build up his channel. You got some great content on there. We got some great content over here, like both channels. So, again, also, I want to talk about really quick I want to talk about as you see, I'm sporting the NEPA Spirit Seeker shirt. Now, if you go to sgwentertainment.com/paranormal attire, we got some great paranormal brand shirts from False Paranormal. We got from Dark Valley Podcast. Now, I just put up today, it's going into the new year, get your False Paranormal NEPA 2024 Believe or Not Believe t-shirt. Assorted colors. On the front says False Paranormal. On the back, it's we have the Paranormal Research Society. Check that out. It's a great looking shirt. And all right, so we got one. So far, we got one. So again, we're starting this late on my channel because we're having some technical difficulties too. So we do apologize. The new number tonight, we got two lines going right now. Hopefully they work. We'll find out soon. First number 272-800-8640 or our new number 570-550-1370. If you can give us a call, we'd like to hear from you. I know last week this is our second week going live. Last week we had a great time. We heard from Nick from out in New Jersey. So I want to hear people like from Dave out in Vietnam. I'm not sure what time it is over in Vietnam, but he's out in Vietnam. He watches my shows. And, Matt from Iowa. Matt with that none of that coffee bullshit t-shirt. Yep, you like the shirt. If you want to say hi, give us a call or text in. Comment. We want to hear from you tonight. This is all about the viewers, the followers. And we're talking Thanksgiving. Now, while we're waiting for our first call, Alexa, can you tell us about Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is a national holiday celebrated on various dates in the United States, Canada, Grenada, St. Lucia, Liberia, and unofficially in countries like Brazil and the Philippines.
That was a quick answer.
Alexa, how did Thanksgiving get started?
The Pilgrims who sailed on the Mayflower shared a feast to give thanks for the bountiful 1621 harvest. This was celebrated again, but without Native Americans, in 1676, then by 13 states in 1777, and by proclamation of George Washington in 1789. Lincoln introduced the modern Thanksgiving Day in 1863, to be celebrated every November.
Now, Alexa, what is the traditional meal for Thanksgiving?
Nearly 90% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving. Other traditional dishes include mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, green beans, and stuffing. Some popular desserts are sweet potato casserole, pumpkin pie, and cranberry sauce.
Alexa, what's your favorite?
I have lots of favorites. Just ask for something specific, like, what's your favorite movie?
What's your favorite mashed potato? Yeah, stopping lights on that one. But yeah, so Thanksgiving to me, is being with family. FP, do you have any fond memories of your turkey days?
Just having all the family members here before. Alright, shh.
Now the dogs are photobombing us, which that's cool.
Oh boy.
Now, the lines are open. 272-800-8640 or 570-550-1370. We're seeing if we're hooked up to the Alexa speaker. Hopefully we did it right. We won't know until someone calls in, so someone please call in. Give us a call. And it's just, I know growing up, Thanksgiving, we would, have the dinner. But also, I want to say, yeah, sorry, guys. DFP got the children are asking questions.
Pepper.
So what does everybody think about, like, for a while there, stores were opening on Thanksgiving at like 6 or 7, and it would go right into Black Friday. Now, personally, I mean, yeah, it's, good for the stores, good for their, they're making their money. But to me, that's what Black Friday was for. No place, I mean, I understand police have to be at work, paramedics, EMTs, stuff like that, gas station, eat gas. But really, you should, unless you're traveling, Thanksgiving stores should not, like retail stores should not be open. I mean, I don't know how many people out there agree with me on that one. They should, close, let the employees have dinner and have Thanksgiving with their families. Not rushing because, you want to sell the top, whatever, video game console or, whatever. But to me, Thanksgiving should be with family. Then Black Friday at midnight, blow the doors open, sell your merchandise, make your money, because that's just how I feel.
Yep.
Give me a call. Tell me what you feel. What do you think about Black Friday? Do you like it? I mean, not Black Friday. I'm sorry. When stores would open on Easter, not Easter. The hell, Thanksgiving. Should places be opened on Thanksgiving, or should they let the employees spend time with their families? Even a comment, throw in the comment section. What do you guys think? Anybody?
Anybody out there on your channel?
One. We have one follower. But again, we went late live.
Yeah,
so
we switched.
plus we had some technical difficulties. All right, guys, come on. What do you? So topic right now, segment topic. Retail stores open on Thanksgiving. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe. because I think they should be closed.
Yeah, there's no point.
Let people eat. Let people eat, dinner with their families. Now I understand, because my GF sister is a paramedic and she has to be on call. God forbid something happens, you need your paramedics, you need your doctors, you need your police, and your firemen. But for retail, Walmart, Target, even supermarkets, do they need to be opened? Like, no, they don't. How many years have we gone?
Now connected to Motorola Edge 5G UW 2021.
Well, hot dog. I think I got connected.
All right. So,
Maybe.
Here, give us a call. We want to just make sure our we.
I'm sorry, guys. I was working on it the whole time.
Yeah, he was working trying to get. So now hopefully we got 2 lines open tonight. Let's see. I know we were talking last week. We were talking to Nick out in New Jersey, Susan out in Edwardsville. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys about your Thanksgiving traditions. And if you're calling and you're having issues, put in the comments, because we're trying to figure this out here.
I don't think nobody's calling. I don't know.
Thank you. I see one person watching. Thank you to that person. We appreciate it. Hello. Okay.
Well, maybe it's just a slow night.
Yeah, it could be a slow night too. Alexa, tell us a Thanksgiving story.
The Thanksgiving takeoff. The turkey is ready, the wife exclaimed. She sprung to the kitchen and soon returned looking surprisingly calm as she balanced the 22-pound turkey on a slippery silver platter. Let me help you, said the husband. He stood from his chair with the intention of providing assistance, but instead he tripped. His hands, reaching desperately for anything to break his fall, hit the front edge of the platter, and like that, the giant bird sprung into the air as if it had learned to fly. Slow motion took over the scene as all eyes followed the turkey's arc over the long table. Hanging for a moment, it began a downward descent toward the grandmother. No! The entire family yelled. At the very last moment, a brave cousin leapt in front of the turkey, saving the grandmother. The turkey ricocheted onto the table, tumbling like a brown bowling ball, knocking over the porcelain pins of side dishes. Not the candied yams, an aunt screamed. The cranberry sauce splattered. Green beans scattered. A river of gravy flowed across the linen tablecloth. The turkey, still with plenty of momentum, took a sharp left turn and landed squarely in the lap of the stern father-in-law. The force of the heavy fowl caused him to fall back in his chair and fling red wine across the walls as he hit the ground. Finally, the tenacious turkey came to a rest on the man's chest. Everyone stared in disbelief at the feast that was scattered everywhere and on everyone. Only the grandmother had been spared. The grandmother slowly stood, looked around, and said, "Be sure to save room for pumpkin pie."
Really? Okay.
Okay, thanks, Alexa. Now, might be a slow night, guys. There's really nobody bopping on. But, that's okay. Because we're going to be here every weekend. We're going to be here every Saturday night coming to you, live from whichever location we're at. Give us a call, 570-550-1370 or 272-800-8640. That's how you talk to us tonight. Give us a call. Let us know what's going on. All right, I see we got someone watching. Thank you. We appreciate it. We do appreciate all our watchers, all our viewers. we got some great stuff going on here at SGW. There is, again, on the YouTube channel, we got food videos. I got food videos literally ready to go from now until the end of the year. When I mean end of the year, I'm talking December 31st. We're looking forward to bringing you new videos in 2024. We're hoping to, expand on that a little bit. Maybe I would love to do a live show from a restaurant, or from like on location, whether it's a restaurant doing a food review or somewhere, something.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
I want to give a shout out to Dark Valley Podcast. Sarah, if you're watching, hope everything's going good. I want to give a shout out to my neighbor. I don't know if she watches or not. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. So shout out to the neighbor if you're watching. The Jances, Dave from Vietnam, Frank. Frank's from Pennsylvania. He's one of my followers, but he drives a truck, so he could be anywhere or anytime. Hopefully, he's back home for Thanksgiving with his family. There's Matt from Iowa who bought a shirt. Jolene. Matt bought the None of That Coffee Bullshit t-shirt.
Yep.
Jolene got a t-shirt. And from what I was told, she's getting back into the cooking. She's referencing some of my videos so I feel honored. Tonight I thought we were gonna, I was hoping we'd get some callers, and because we want to hear about your Thanksgiving traditions. What kind of food did your family like to cook? But it seems the lines are not ringing at this point, because either A, it's slow, or B, we screwed something up. And so that could be either or. But the phone lines are open, 570-550-1370 or 272-800-8640. That's how you get a hold of us. Give us a call. Be on the show. We want to hear from you. Now, earlier in the video, we were speaking to a guy named Ryan who was out in, did he say Oliphant?
Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel, I'm sorry, Mount Carmel. And he said out there at that time it was raining. Now, I don't think it's raining here in West Pittston. We are hanging out here at the False Paranormal NEPA base camp tonight. It's because the GF's at my house. She's not feeling good, so instead of driving her nuts, we came over here. Another person watching, thank you, we appreciate it. And tonight we just did the pizza night.
Oh.
So there's a place on Exeter Ave in Wyoming called Villa Pizzeria. Used to be old Villa Foglia.
Okay.
Okay. So tonight we just did the. Got a like, thank you. She got the fish. She got the fish and chips.
Oh.
Plastic. And let me tell you, you got a nice mound of fries. And if the fish was like, you got a nice big piece of fish. It wasn't like little winky like fish stick. You got some nice pieces. And their pizza, their sauce is like on more sweeter sauce.
Okay.
Sweeter side. Yeah. So small was 8 cuts. Yeah, it was delicious. Then after that I had food coma. I had to come home and I had to come take a nap before I came over. Also, I want to give a shout out today to Sherry and all of her help over staff at Posh Puppies in Luzerne. Molly got groomed tonight. She came back. She got a haircut.
Oh.
So shout out to Posh Puppies. Let me tell you, Sherry takes care of your dog like it's her own. If you have a dog and you need to find a groomer, give her a call. She's reasonable in price. They're located on Bennett Street in Luzerne.
Okay.
Okay, so big shout out to. Speaking of dogs, you got three.
Three dogs,
Who
yeah.
needs groomers? Down with the posh puppies. No. But yeah. See, we like to support locals, guys. Locals supporting locals. All right. Excuse me. We are local supporting locals, and okay, we got 3 people watching. Thank you. Give us a call. 272
Yeah.
272-800-8640.
Yep.
Or you could try on our new line. See, hopefully it works. 570-550-1370. Give us a call. Say hi. Even if, you just want to say, hey, I'm calling from wherever you're calling from. Last week was our first live show, and we is that a call?
No, just a message.
Last week our first ever live caller,
What's your
Nick
name?
from New Jersey, and he just wanted to call and say hey. He watches the shows, so I hope he's watching tonight. It's it's just a slow night tonight, guys. We really, we're opening up the mic, we're opening up the phone to you guys, whatever you want to talk about. I know we're basically talking about Thanksgiving because it is Thanksgiving. Next week's Thanksgiving. But we want to hear from you. Do you have any favorite stories of back when you were growing up? Mine was, me and my dad would go down, we'd pick up our grandparents, bring them up for dinner. But what are you guys, like, what were your traditions? Ours was the turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, but I want to hear from you guys tonight. I want to hear your stories. So give us a call, be on the show, give a shout out, or if you want to ask us some questions, do a little Q&A, that's awesome too. Give us a call. If you're trying to call us and you're having issues, please in the comments let me know, because we are having a little bit of technical difficulty with the phones tonight.
Yeah,
We're trying to get things going. So give us a call, say hey. Now we got 3 people watching. That's awesome. Alexa, what is the defense?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what this. Yeah. Alexa, why was Black Friday created?
Black Friday is celebrated next Friday, November 24th. Since 1952, the day after Thanksgiving has traditionally been the start of the Christmas shopping season. The earliest evidence of the term, Black Friday, dates back to 1961, when people in Philadelphia used the term to describe the increased pedestrian and car traffic in the city.
Oh. That's interesting.
Now, I'm gonna be 52, so yeah, I'm getting old, guys. So I remember back when, before the dawn of the internet. I mean, like, I'm going back to the 80s. Atari was the big video game system coming out. You had Asteroid, Space Invaders, but people actually went to this thing called a mall and went shopping. And I remember the Wyoming Valley Mall here in Wilkes-Barre Township, PA. I think it's considered the township. Wilkes-Barre Township would be packed.
Yep.
From door to door. So there used to be, in the mall, there was, over near J.C. Penney's, there was a restaurant called the Barrels. And what was cool, their light fixtures were actually small barrels, and so my mom would go shopping. My mom and my older sister would go shopping, and me and my dad would go and wait in the barrels, wait for them to get done, and we'd have dinner, we'd have supper, whatever you want to call it, food, and but yeah, there'd be. I remember thinking back, and even to when I started working in the food court, the food courts would be packed. Now, throwback, there is a, let's see, I used to work at a place called, first I did work at the original Arby's in the food court. That was my first time working at Arby's. And that was just a part-time job then for me because I worked the car a lot. Now, second, there was a place that I moved over to it was called A&W Hot Dogs and More. So it was, of course, hot dogs, food, I started working at A&W, and we served hot dogs, corn dog nuggets, fries, but they were like the thick steak fries, not those little, little skinny McDonald's fries. These were nice thick fries. And we actually, back then, we made the root beer. It wasn't in a bag like it is today. We made it. It looked like, it looked like a big cauldron, okay? And you have to put so many gallons of water. Then we'd have to put in I forget how many bags of sugar, literally full, the domino sized bags of sugar.
Yeah.
We have to put, I forget how many, but we have to just dump, and then we'd have to let that sit overnight. We'd cap it. We'd stir it for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get everything dissolved. That would sit overnight. We'd cap it. And then the next day, whoever came in first to finish off the root beer would have to add the concentrated root beer syrup. And then we would pour it into these metal cylinder containers. Then we hooked them up to the lines. Well, back then, we had in the front of the store, when you go to pour the sodas, you had your Coke, your normal. Then we had a separate one for the root beer. And it was cool. It was all the time, you'd flick it forward, and everybody went nuts for our root beer. And I think I know why, too, because we took the one time, and you could adjust the syrup, you take with a little screwdriver, you could tell. We'd go in, and we kind of turn up so it gives a little bit more sweetness to it. So you were getting this root beer, and everybody loved it until you found out then we had, why is this little, I don't know. We just played off, I don't know. But everybody loved our homemade root beer. We had this thing which we didn't have the poppy seed bun, but we'd have, thank you for, I see 3 people now watching. Thank you. Appreciate it. Give us a call, 570-550-1370. Be on the show. Or 272-800-8640. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. So give us a call tonight. Say hi. But back to my story, which, we had the regular hot dog. Now, we didn't have poppy seed buns, but we did do a Chicago dog. And it was an all-beef dog with tomatoes, cucumbers. So it'd be tomato, cucumber. Let me think. Mustard, relish, celery salt. I think they're called spore peppers. Topped with a pickle. That was the classic Chicago style hot dog. Now we'd have a guy every Sunday morning. I used to work there myself on Sundays, unless it was during the holiday season. I'd get help. But there was this guy who come in. God bless him. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Looks like. Let's see. I can't make it out. Hello to you. Hello to you. It's in symbols, and I can't read that. I'm sorry, but hello too. Thank you for watching. So what would happen is this guy would come in, every Sunday morning he'd order a Chicago dog. We'd had the like liquid cheese for the cheese fries. He'd want liquid cheese on top of it, and he'd get 2 cartons of white milk. Well, I mean, I like milk with my hot dogs, but with the cheese, and I'm like thinking to myself, ooh, that's kind of an interesting combination. But hey, they liked it. I'm really, guys, give us a call because I really want to make sure we got this thing hooked up. Give us a call, 570-550-1370 or 272-800-8640. Say hi to us tonight. It is the Saturday before Thanksgiving. You know, we want to hear from you. We want to hear your stories. And I just gave you, that was one of my stories that I remember back from back in the day. But really, Thanksgiving, was about family, food. Eating until you went into food comas, and that's what I would do.
Right. Yeah.
Then after we'd eat into oblivion, what would we do? Take a nap. And but yeah, that's our day. That's the FP mascot. That's Pepper.
As soon as somebody moves around the house.
Oh yeah. So thank you. I see 3 people are watching right now. Appreciate it. Give us a call. Say hi. Cause I want to make sure if we hook this up right. So we're hoping one of you call us. Earlier in the show on the other channel, we spoke with a guy named Ryan from Mount Carmel who told us a story about how he is he's a medium. He says he's a medium. Hey, not only are we live, I also have the camera rolling. We will put this up at a later. I don't know if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing. Other platforms. Imagine all of a sudden just open your eyes and see a spirit in front of you and go hi. I'd be like, whoa, I really. My first thing would be like, oh my god, am I dead or am I alive? About Thanksgiving, other than food Black Friday.
That happens constantly, supposedly. Imagine that. It's a football game, but the football's really not tied into it. That's like a whole other thing.
The stream is good. Okay, thanks guys. The stream is good. But so thank you for clarifying that. Again, I wish I could understand your name. I wish I knew who I was talking to, but again, I'm sorry. If you could translate that into your name, I'd love to say, give you a shout out. I know last week we talked to Susan from Edwardsville, who gave us a good couple ghost stories, that she experienced as a child or, back in the day. Also, when my last food job I technically officially worked at was Arby's. I managed the Arby's. I was one of the managers at the Arby's in Kingston, which the same owners owned the one in the Wyoming Valley Mall. So during when Black Friday hit, because during the normal time the mall didn't do a lot of business, so they would send me a couple other employees would go up to kind of pinch hit to help them out, and I couldn't believe how many people were in that mall. Now, unfortunately, today a lot of them do, which is, it's not bad, but it's the online shopping. They go to Amazon, they order everything off that, which, hey, it's simple, quick, and easy, which is great. But it kind of takes away that going to the mall, interacting, going to the shops, supporting the locals, because, I love supporting locals. Now, here's, for all you guys that are local, Alexa, when was the Wyoming Valley Mall in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania built?
The Wyoming Valley Mall in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, was built in 1988 and shut down in 2019.
Shut down?
It's still open, but I think new people bought it. But back when we used to talk about the food court, there was a day when it was actually was a food court. You know, you'd have at least 10 different stands, at least 10,
Yep.
maybe a little bit more. But the mainstay was Dino's Pizza and Arby's. They were there since day one. Now, today, in today's age, the food court's no more. I don't know if they knocked part. I don't know what they did with it, but it's no longer a food court. But it was always Dino's and Arby's. Now, there were stands. There was a place, and I sometimes do run into the guy who used to own it or run it. Back in the 80s, there was a place called Mr. Tom's Turkey Barbecue. It's kind of like the barbecue joints. There was one in the food court where actually A&W became. There was an actual A&W restaurant where they had the hamburgers. There was a place called Allen's Express, which is technically, the pre-Subway. But yeah, it's going back and just thinking about all those times. I'm glad I was there to, be a part of it. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Now, if you want to be on the show, give us a call. We're working on 2 lines tonight, 570-272-8640 or 570-550-1370. Give us a call. We want to make sure we want to make sure we hooked everything up right. Because unless you guys call in, or if you're trying to call in, let me know.
Even if not,
Okay.
we'll get it done next week, correct?
Yeah, if we can't get
I
to
know the
it.
phones are working, but I just don't know if they're connecting.
Right. Okay, Jolene, I missed the food court in the mall. I also missed when Pittston had a real mall instead of a strip mall. Yeah, I don't know if I remember that, but
My
I know what you're
favorite,
talking
up at the mall was the Peking Chef. Peking Chef, wasn't it?
they always had, correct. The food court always had a Chinese place.
And as soon as you went down past the food court, KB Toys was on the right hand side, I think.
Yeah, I remember KB Toys. Oh, speaking of toys, I heard Toys R Us is
they
making a
open?
comeback.
Are they?
Not local, but
Somewhere
there. Somebody is
redoing it.
bringing back the Toys R Us. Which, hey, I was a Toys R Us kid. I just got to stretch here. Hold on. Yeah.
Darn dogs.
To give you an idea of how old I am, I'm going to be 52. Our big thing was when the Atari 2600 came out. And back then, like, games were like, like $70. Like, it wasn't like no cheap. But yeah, so our first console was the Atari 2600. We had 3 games. Well, they gave you Breakout, and we got Space Invaders and Asteroids. And every after that, like a birthday or holiday, we get another game or two, because back then for Atari the games they're like $50-$60. But then then we got they made Pac-Man for Atari, which was really cheesy, but it was still Pac-Man, but it was cheesy. The graphics were bad. Going back. Oh, I wonder if back in the I don't know if it could have been the early 80s or the late 70s. Alexa, when did the Cabbage Patch Kids come out?
Oh, God.
Cabbage Patch Kids was released on December 7th, 1984.
Okay, so it was early to mid 80s.
My mother bought me so many of those damn things, it was ridiculous.
Here's the thing, and I kind of remember, but I kind of don't. Because my mom and dad went shopping. I stayed home with my older sisters. I didn't go with them because they were putting in their list to Santa Claus, but it was dubbed the Cabbage Patch Kid riot of, I forget what year it was. It was before there was a Target, before there was a Walmart.
It was a Kmart.
There was a
stuff.
Fort K. Well, it was around Kmart, but it was called Zares.
Oh yeah.
Zares was located in East End now, where Rainmore and Flanagan is. Okay, it was Sunshine Market. It was one big building, but like one half was Sunshine. If you're walking up to the door's on the right, took you to Sunshine Market, and then to the left, you went to Zares. And literally, from what I remember people telling, because I was really kind of little, but there was this big outbreak for these Cabbage Patch Kids, where literally, like a big, like almost a big fight, a riot happened.
Mm-hmm.
People were like hitting people to get these dolls, and like if you have in your hand, people were stealing out of your hand just so they can get these dolls. And I remember hearing stories where, like, people were getting knocked over, pushed for these dolls. I don't think the first year my sister got one. I think maybe the second year she might have got one. But it was crazy. People are knocking people over to get these dolls, and it's a doll. But I know I'm jumping off topic of Thanksgiving, but something's in my head. I'm just gonna roll with it. Now it's funny because girls played with quote unquote dolls, where boys had action figures.
Yeah.
But what were they really? Still dolls, but we call them action figures. But growing up, I mean, I was your typical boy. I used to come home from school, watch. They put the cartoons on, after school, and my biggest thing was like, dolls are popular in my country. Oh, cool. And what country are you in, if I may ask? It's So what was I going to say? Yeah. So we come home. I come home during the week. You'd have the Transformers, GI Joe. That's what I watched, like the GI Joe Transformers, a lot. And from what I learned afterwards is, the cartoons were just really ways to push the toys, like Optimus Prime. But I love the cartoons, and
that's what it was about.
Yeah.
Remember all
And
this
then
stuff.
Saturday mornings, which I'm kind of a little upset about this, but it is what it is. And if you search YouTube, it'll tell you why. Maybe we can get a quick answer from our pal Alexa here, but years ago, and I have to tell this story. It's funny now when I think back about it. We get up for school, and like not that I was tough, like hard getting up for school and be woken up, but gotta go to school. Well, it'd be Saturday morning. It'd be literally 6 o'clock in the morning. My dad's coming down, to get, because he worked Saturdays. He was a car salesman. He looked at me and go, like, why are you up so early? Like, I'm like, it's Saturday. He goes, but wouldn't you be? I'm like, he goes, your mom like literally has to try and wake up to go to school, but it's Saturday and you're up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. But I'm like, Dad, it's Saturday morning cartoons. That kids love the Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
And now there are no Saturday morning cartoons. They're not there. They don't run them anymore. Like on like like on the mains, ABC, CBS, NBC.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's like the Cartoon Network, so you can find some on some, the
Nickelodeon,
some Nickelodeon,
channels.
but
But they're all cable. Yeah.
back in the day, man, before the cable was big, it was Saturday morning cartoons, and like my biggest thing was what was the name of it? The Super Friends, you know. And then you knew this. You knew the cartoons were over when about 11 or 11:30. You get on 16 the ABC. You get the matinee. They put on like some movie, like some made for TV movie, and like you knew the cartoons were over. But it's like, they stopped doing these. They stopped doing the cartoons, and from what I understand, it was because of. They had to put so many like advertisements in. They had to made it so long. Alexa, why did they stop showing Saturday morning cartoons?
Here are a few animated movie playing near West Pittston Saturday morning. Trolls Band Together.
No.
And Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie.
Okay, Alexa, how come there's no more Saturday morning cartoons?
Saturday morning cartoons have largely disappeared due to a combination of factors, including increased competition from cable and streaming services, regulatory constraints imposed by the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, requiring broadcast stations to air a certain amount of educational and informative programming, and a general cultural shift away from traditional television programming.
Oh yeah, that too.
So in other words,
Nobody watches TV no more.
yeah, and goodbye cartoons because of other shit. Okay,
The online influence.
but yeah, now I remember growing up. What the hell you doing, FP?
Nothing, just nothing.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. They had cartoon like Pac-Man. They made a cartoon out of Donkey Kong. They made a cartoon. But yeah, okay. Now earlier today.
How many TikToks can I take?
All right, I lost my train of thought. Little FP came out. It's he likes his Kit Kats, so he's jamming on his Kit Kats. It's what was I gonna say? I thought was it? It wasn't last week. It was the week before. The week before we went live, and we were doing a pre-recorded show, and FP's like, want to try a vape? Okay. Well, needless to say, I hit this vape, and FP couldn't stop laughing for like 10 minutes. Cause, yeah, I guess I don't know, but he couldn't. So he's like, tonight he goes, are you gonna do a vape? Probably, yeah. But yeah. I'm getting cut off because he's laughing, son of a bitch. It's
Here we go.
It's yeah, guys, give us a call before FP starts laughing his ass off. 272-800-8640 or 570-550-1370 are the numbers to give us a call tonight. Reach out, say hello, and that way FP won't be laughing at me when I do vaping. All right, we got 3 likes, thank you. We got right now 2 people watching, and yeah, save me from vaping.
Bless you.
Give us a call. Seriously, literally, he could not stop laughing for at least a good 15 minutes. I don't know if my face turned colors or some shit. I don't know, but like,
It was the noises you were making.
okay, but yeah. So to keep me from having to do this vape again, or I'll tell you, if you want to see me vape,
Give a thumbs up.
give a thumbs up, or
Now.
or give us a call the phones, say hi, give a shout out, And yeah, save me from, unless you guys want to see me vape and make an idiot out of myself, because I don't vape, but he said it was funny, so we'll entertain everybody. But give us a call. Let us know if you want to see me vape. What's the flavor of the night?
Banana.
Banana. All right, yeah, I hate bananas. He's starting to laugh already. Damn it. But yeah, it's. Oh, we were talking about cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Now, even at one point, they even made Dukes. The people that made Dukes of Hazzard, they made a cartoon that of the show Dukes of Hazzard. I think it only aired for like a season. It wasn't on long, but it was cool. Speaking of, last year in the Midway, in the Midway Shopping Center they had a car show, and what did they have? But someone had a General Lee, and it's just not any one of the General Lees. It's, I don't know if you ever saw a video of it, but there was one car where if you pop the trunk,
Yeah.
all the actors signed their names on in permanent marker. This was the car because you saw it.
Wow.
That was the car, and I was like, cool. Then they had the Herbie the Love Bug. Someone had a Love Bug. But yeah. So if you guys want to see me vape,
For an ending.
give me a hell yeah, like Stone Cold, hell yeah, But I want someone to try and call us just to make sure
Just to say hello.
just to see if FP's starting to get upset. No one's calling in. Yeah, and really, I mean, we just want to make sure we got everything hooked up, so we know what we're doing for next week. What's next week's topic yet? I have no idea. Sometimes I'll just get some in my head and I'll just start running with it and just roll with it.
Yeah.
Like, cartoons and
What are they saying in the comments? Anything? Somebody's got to say something.
yeah, let's see. There's Jolene was talking about the mall, the strip mall. There's a guy who he says he's subscribing, so that's awesome. But it's, I don't know if it's the way it's like I don't know, maybe Chinese or like looks like Chinese, maybe Chinese writing.
Oh.
So I don't know what I don't know what it says, but he's like he goes, I'm subscribing, awesome. Then he said in his country dolls are very popular, so maybe he's not watching it because I'm like, well, what country are you from? And but he didn't answer. He might not be.
He might not be able to understand us. Like,
He's talking. He's like, stream is good. Hello, stream is good. I am subscribing. Dolls are popular in my country, and that's the last. He commented. So I'm kind of curious, like, what country is he from? Just to say, if we're reaching someone in another country, that's awesome. I said I know Dave. His name's Dave. He follows me. He's from Vietnam. Now, I wish Dave would call in and kind of tell us his story, because I don't know. I'm assuming he was born and raised in America. Then he moved, maybe with his family. I don't know. Maybe he's in the military, but he now resides in Vietnam. And I mean, I would love to hear his story.
That's a pretty interesting place.
That would, yeah. If you're watching us, on the East Coast, West Coast, Canada, if you're seeing us
anywhere,
yeah, give us. We want to know where we want to say hi. We want to give you a shout out, see where you're calling from. But yeah, I was hoping tonight would go better, but we had some video and technical difficulties going on. So, but things happen. But that's okay. We heard from Ryan. The only one actually called today was Ryan.
Yeah.
And that's still cool because he gave us a story about him being a medium. How he says he's a medium.
Find out more about that.
Oh yeah, that's So we'll talk to Ryan off, some point during the week off camera. Down in the SGW NEPA Spirit Seeker shirt. Now, technically, the NEPA Spirit Seekers is kind of retired because we are now False Paranormal. But I just put up an awesome looking shirt for 2024. Go to
wait to get my hands on that.
It's sgwentertainment.com/paranormal attire. I have a sort of cup. I like the black and white.
The hell was that?
Friggin' geese, yeah, I know. Geese at night. FP's finding the geese. But yeah, this it's black on white. I like the black on white color. Now he's laughing at himself. But yeah, I wish I put him on. If he didn't have his mask on, I'd say here. No, but no, it's I have absorbed the colors. I like the black on white, black with the white, like this one is with the white print. It says False Paranormal NEPA 2024, Believe It or Not t-shirt. And also, if you go, we have, which I'm still working on that part of it, but we're putting up some car accessories. So far, you could don your car and swag with the SGW or False Paranormal. Let's see. We have the metal plate frames. And we have one for SGW Entertainment, which says weddings, food blogging, paranormal. Then we have one from our respected brands. We have Simple Ceremonies with their Facebook page, SGW NEPA Food and Reviews. So if you like the food and reviews, get a plate frame. Paranormal. We have False Paranormal NEPA. Then we have the Paranormal Research Society and Dark Valley Podcast plate frames. So yeah, your car needs some SGW swag. Okay. Get your swag today for your car. Now. Yeah. FP, is there anything you'd like to say to our audience tonight?
No, just about Thanksgiving and
Yeah, we
it's all
kind of
about
dropped out.
family. Like Dominic Treader would say from Fast and the Furious, family. That's a good movie franchise, but anyway, yeah. No, I'm upset that these phones aren't ringing tonight, but yeah. That's...
No, that could be our next week's topic. Movie franchises.
Ooh,
Talking about movies.
Different movies.
Yeah.
Because that's the Thanksgiving thing people do is watch movies, different, like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, thanks, guys. You just gave us an idea.
Yeah.
Family.
But yeah, it's...
Damn these phones, though.
Give us a call, guys. Say hi. Because we want to make sure we actually, if anything, we just want to make sure we set it up right. We're thinking we did. We're kind of low tech people over here, but we try our best. Either on the FP line 272-800-8640, the SGW line 570-570-1370. Give us a call. Say hi. And again, I want to hear your Thanksgiving stories. Like what are your traditions? Do you have traditions, or do you like to just go off the wall, just go, just do, whatever happens, which is fine too. Do you guys go do you guys go shopping on Black Friday? Do you or you just say to hell with it, you're not going to go nowhere near shopping on Black Friday, because I know that's what I do. My GF, and here's something about the GF. I try and get her to go with me to go out for breakfast, and sometimes it's tough for her, like she has a hard time getting up. Black Friday, she's up there, she's out shopping at 5 in the morning. I'm like, you go shopping at 5 in the morning, but I gotta drag you out of bed to go for breakfast. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it. Now, I am on TikTok. I have no clue really how to use TikTok. I'm trying. So if there's anybody that watching from the TikTok that came over, thank you. Yeah, Let's see. But
Where are you live at right now? Which channel? Your SGW channel?
SGW NEPA at hell. YouTube.com/SGW Entertainment NEPA. Give us a shout out. But guys, if you're watching, give the False Paranormal NEPA channel a like and subscribe. So he does put up some different content other than what we put up here. FP's a good guy. Give him a shout out on this channel. Just we were getting photo bombed and video bombed from the little FPs, and that's why we switched channels. Because we want to get this perfected, and we're slowly but surely. Our main goal is whether if we're out, say we're out and about in a cemetery, we might in summer do a powwow out in the cemetery. Or if we were here at one of the base camps, either the FP base camp or SGW Central, we wanna give you guys some good entertainment, best we can anyway. We want to say hi to you. In the beginning we were just doing the pre-recorded shows, but now we want to take it to the live. So we are still recording these for this because live is only YouTube, so we can put this show on our other platforms like the False Paranormal platform, the Food and Reviews platform. And it's something we like doing. We love this is something we like to do. We look forward every Saturday night. Let's go live. Let's see who's out there, and meet all you guys, because we can't do this without you guys.
Right.
And no BS. I do the food reviews. Are you taking my picture?
Yeah, I'm making a video.
Oh, okay. What was I gonna say? No, he distracted me with his camera. No, no, it's shit, brain fart. Oh. During the times I do. I do the food reviews, I do the weddings, I do cooking shows. But once a week, I like going live now just to say, hey, thank you for watching. Again, the last food video I did was from El Boulevard. I know what I could tell you about. We've been actually live now on the second channel for over an hour and 5 minutes. Cool. It's Garrity's in West Pittston. It's now the Fresh Grocer.
Mm-hmm. Bowl and basket. But what they have in the frozen section
down near where the deli part is, they have the Stofers, the pre-frozen meals, the Stofers, they have this. It's Oriental. It's called PF Chang, and I've done a couple videos of the PF Changs. The beef and broccoli. I did a chicken, but this Friday, when I was there, I grabbed a bag, because usually they're in bags and they're just you just heat it up in the pan or whatever, and it was Korean inspired pork.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the directions. I'm like, wait a minute. This only says for microwave. I'm like, I don't want to freaking microwave it. So I pulled out a container, slapped it in the pan, and did what we had to do. And I had a bottle of General Tao sauce. Ooh. So I hit it up and I don't think the General Tao sauce is that spicy, but itself, this Korean inspired pork, it had a little bit of kick to it. It had a little bit of spice to it, which I liked it. I was like, well, that's a little bit spicy, but it was good. It didn't overkill you, didn't overpower you. It was good. So if you guys finally made it. Yeah, we finally got here, Ryan.
He finally got. He was having trouble finding us.
Oh, I gave him the link.
It was texting me.
Oh, he was trying to
join up with the. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. We had some technical difficulty, but Ryan. Yeah, thank you for finally making. I was just telling everybody while you were gone that you were giving us, tell us a story about how you're a medium. How do you have $6 to gift. And so yeah, in the future, we like to bring Ryan on with us and become one of the fourth spirit seekers, and see what happens. Get his insight on different things where we go, and see what happens. While you, I don't know if you heard Ryan, if you heard us talking, we were talking about. I was talking about. From back in the 80s, the 90s, the different, like, Black Friday experiences, the Cabbage Patch Doll riot, and things like that. But let's see. Okay, yeah, Ryan's saying that's awesome. You guys are all awesome for following the channel, watching the shows, whether it's these, our powwow sessions, food reviews, the home cooking shows, my weddings. We like to give something, little something for everybody, kind of say. And I know we went totally off topic tonight, but yep, you like to. Well, okay, Ryan, what is your favorite thing you like to cook? Let me ask you that. We'll do a online Q&A. All right, here. Let me jog your memory. Let me jiggle your memory. What is your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner you like to cook? If you have a specific specialty. Chili. Okay, so do you like? I'm like, what the hell is that? That's a balloon. All right, now, are we talking chili with beans that you'd eat like on a cold day, or are you talking about hot dog chili? Because I do both. Because I got a kick-ass hot dog chili recipe that I do every year for a friend's cookout, and every year, it goes. Everybody loves it. But I really would love someone to give us a call and see if we hooked our stuff up right. That's what I would really love to do. We've been live for good, over definitely hour. We've been live. Jolene, let me give a shout out to Jolene for a moment. Breakfast, eggs and bacon, and toast, and 10 cups of coffee.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You definitely need to get my None of That Coffee Bullshit t-shirt. Only kidding. Jolene, I understand, you started dabbling again. How's that coming along? How, what do you like to make? I'd say my favorite breakfast I like to make, Ryan, is I do the eggs and bacon, but I like to pull off like a ham and cheese omelet, or a mushroom and cheese omelet. Okay, you do all kinds depending on the people. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand. It's but yeah, for my breakfast, I like to do an omelet. I like cooking on the grill too. Like in the sun, and like when it's summer. Even I still do it now if the weather's decent. What I did about a week or so ago, I went to Garrity's, the fresh grocer, and I got boneless thighs. Okay. And what I did was I got a bottle of Italian dressing, put it in a big container, filled it, and I let it sit 24 hours in the marinade in the Italian dressing. Next day, fired up the grill. These turned out so tender, juicy. You got that Italian dressing flavor through it. And doing it on the grill is just so much better. That was a trick that. Okay, Jolene, honestly, you don't like to cook that often, or you don't cook that often, but you like making chicken with rice and also pizza. Oh, yeah, so do I. Tried. Oh. I like to download stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I cannot make pizza dough. I screw it up. I can't figure out how to do it. So here's what I did a couple years ago. If you go to my home cooking playlist on the channel, it's called Pita Bread Pizza. And what I did was I went to the store and got a 4-pack of pita bread. And what I did was first, and it's before I had my air fryer. I had an actual toaster. Those toasters back in the day. Still had one. So I got the pita bread, hit it with some sauce, a little bit of cheese. Popped it in the toaster. I want to say maybe 10, 15 minutes maybe. Remember, I was using a toaster, not an air fryer. Pulled out. The pita bread was nice and crispy. And for first time doing it turned out pretty good. So the next day, I went and I got, a can of mushrooms. So I did mushrooms. I was kind of dabble a little bit. But that's something that's quick. Pita bread pizza. There's one thing though I did not try cook because what the hell is it? Because literally if you let it go for 1 minute long, maybe I'll remember for next show, for next week. They're like little strips. Oh shit, I can't remember. Anyway. If you you literally cook them for only 2 minutes. If you let them go 3 minutes, you just dry it out and they taste like shit. But I can't remember the name of it. It was like oh crap. I can't remember the name. I could see it, I could picture it, but god damn it, I can't remember the name. But yeah, it was like my dad used to do it on the grill all the time. He had the knack. He'd put it on just for like a minute or two, flip it, boom, boom, done, perfect. If you let it go after my dad passed me, my mom tried doing it. We let it go for literally 1 minute or 2 minutes too long, and it was overdone. I'm like shit. We still ate it because we tried, but I wish I could remember what the hell that was. I can't. Damn it. Maybe my sisters will remember. I don't know. But yeah. I wish we got some more phone calls tonight. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
But
yes, it's probably a wrap for us. So.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We've been doing this for over an hour.
My brother will be home soon.
Yeah.
Dogs will be going crazy again.
But all right, guys. So on behalf of FP, myself, I'm your SGW guy. I am your host with the most. We will see you next week. Same FP time. Same FP channel. Have a good night. On behalf of FP and I and SGW Entertainment, we hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. And we can't wait to bring you our Christmas show, which God knows we're going to talk about that. But next week, I think we're going to go with that and talk about movie franchises. All right? So good night, Ryan. Good night, Jolene. Good night, everybody who's watching who didn't call in. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Stay safe. And we are